Side with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. To take a look at the Knicks, unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And checking out Charlotte, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Bridges in at the 2. And for the Hornets, we've got Bridges. LaMelo Ball is out there with Smith. Then it's Mark Williams, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health. Right, but for the team still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
And McBride gets it to go.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Bridges with the steal. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Pass to Smith. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Now Bridges. Smith with it. 11-point game his last outing. Shot clock at 3. Hits the jumper in space.
Fearless move by Smith there. The rookie finding his shot in the paint.
Here's Hart. There's the triple. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Bridges against Hart. Right side, Williams. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Outside, Ball. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now, here's Anunoby. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Smith dishes the ball. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. There's a screen by Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. McBride passes to Anunoby. It's up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. McBride's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Charles Lee.
And they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. We'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's a look at some of the stats for Mikalbridges.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Hornets trail by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Ball. Floats it up for Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. McBride with the ball. He's covered by Ball. There's a good screen. Back to McBride. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Pass the ball from deep three-point land. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. New York leading by 4. Now McBride. 11 points for him in that last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Bridges. It's rebounded by Towns.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Hart. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 6-point game. Pass to Bridges. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Off with the layup. Hornets trail by 4. Outside, Ball. Back to Bridges. Smith against Bridges. Now here's Ball. Guarded closer.
Get it to Melo. Let Ball go to work.
McBride finds Towns. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to McBride. New York moving it around. Hart the pass to Towns, and the shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith, breaking down his play since the All-Star break. Getting around 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 4. Ball feeling it out a bit. The 3 ball drains the 3-pointer. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Free throw good, McBride. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hornets trail by 3. Bridges outside. Williams a screen on Hart. Bounce pass from Bridges. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Anunoby outside. Bridges outside. Start with a screen on Smith. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Bridges. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. New York's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Robinson finds Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Hornets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. As always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
With a little zest that time, Anunoby unleashing that athleticism at the rim.
On the wing, Bridges, defended by Hart, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Bridges. With the floater. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength being able to finish through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for New York.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Here's Simpson. Payne covering. Pass to Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Payne. 11 points for him in that last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Curry looking around. Pass to Nurkic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
No good that time. Some solid defense from Robinson. To the paint. Here's Wright, and Wright throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Curry with the three. Drills it from outside.
Early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now, here's Bridges. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Here's Simpson, following the score by New York.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Curry against Wright. Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. Pass to Nurkic. And here is Curry, guarded by Wright. Nurkic setting the pick for Curry. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does.
Smart play getting Nurkic the ball after the screen and roll. He dives towards the basket and gets the pass in a perfect spot deep in the lane.
Bridges shot. Good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Bridges. And that one released in time, but no good. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Hornets trail by 5. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Salon in at the small forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. It's good.
Think about Nurkic and how great it is to see him back on the floor. That horrific leg injury back in March of 2019.
Inside. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Simpson, the pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Towns. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks leading by 5. And Wright kicks to Payne. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 8 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside, Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
First trip to the line for him here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? Well, he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Salon.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding. Rising up off the ground.
Pass to Achua. Left side, Towns. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Salon, guarded by Wright. There's a screen. Here's Simpson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Hornets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Payne passes to Towns. Shot from the low block. And it's good for 2. Towns has got 10 points.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
Simpson to pass the ball. Here's Nurkic. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Kolek. Towns a screen on Ball. And that one's good. Kolek has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Shamet. Outside, Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Towns.
and they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now, here's Hart. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Here to take a look at the numbers for Mark Williams. He's averaging 15 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Now here is Smith, defended by McBride. Outside, Ball. And again, the Hornets missing. The Knicks leading by 5. Hart the pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's McBride. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McBride's got 10.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Ball. That one good for 2. Ball's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Towns looking it over. And it's off from three-point range. Hornets trail by 6. Smith on the wing. Back to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Payne. Oh, it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Towns, high post. Back to Achua. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And here is Ball. He's got 12. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 15.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Pass to Hart. There's a screen by Achua. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
Back to Ball. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. And it's Bridges in for Cameron Payne. New York leading by 4. Bridges outside. McBride with the ball. He's got 10.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Simpson. He has 5. Williams passes to Simpson. Just 5 to shoot. He tries for 3. A second chance effort. And finished off by Williams.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters. Now, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Williams, a screen on Bridges. Here's Simpson. Defended by McBride. Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Friday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Here's McBride. 10 points for him. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence, is on fire right now.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Hornets. And that one falls for Bridges. Hornets trail by 8. Bridges outside. Up again. It's rebounded by New York.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
They are just killing them on the interior.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
And here is Robinson after Miles getting his shot to go from deep. New York moving the ball around. Bridges against Hart. Robinson, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Like to see Hart looking to set up his guys in the pick and roll and be that playmaker.
Hornets trail by 9. Pass to Green. Hart against Bridges. Here's Curry. Williams has a screen for Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th. And, of course, Mark Williams.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your bigs.
New York leading by 9. Now Bridges, 15 points in the game. Pass to Robinson. Back to Bridges. Hart kicks to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Down low. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Hart. Hart's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Outside Curry. Pass to Bridges for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
It's stolen by Smith. 4-on-3 break. High arcing shot. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Back to McBride. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Smith sets the pick for Curry. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? Missed that one. Still looking for his shot. Just 2 for 9.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And so it's New York with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the New York Knicks.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
They won't see home sweet home for a while, but sometimes the road creates solidarity for the guys, team unity.
Especially if you're winning. But if you're losing, these long road trips can feel endless.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from mikalbridges.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Hornets trail by 14. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Miles McBride. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges, and it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. Now McBride, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. McBride with the ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Bridges left side. Ball with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Charlotte. Here's McBride. He's covered by Ball. Fades away. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. To the inside. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Smith.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here's Bridges. 20 points for him.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Now, here is Smith, defended by McBride. To the paint, out to Bridges, just 4 to shoot. And it's Smith missing. The Knicks leading by 9. Into the third we go, 2 minutes in now. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
First team foul.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
One shot.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Smith with a screen on Hart. Bridges passes the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And the first one drops. Ball hits them both. Here's McBride. 13 points in the game. Bridges outside. Back to McBride. Stolen by Ball. On the wing, Bridges. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Smith. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Here's Smith. Good on the baseline jam. Smith's got 6 points.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
McBride passes to Towns. Towns is doubled. Back to McBride. Here's the 3. New York missing again.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he...
Ball with the bucket.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Here's Hart, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Bridges outside. Craps in the tray. Bridges has got 23 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Looking here at some numbers for Bridges. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. Right around 25 points per, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Now, here is Smith. He has 6. Here's Ball. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Smith. From deep. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby passes to Hart. And the basket is good. Hart's got 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Bridges. 9 points in the game so far. Williams kicks to Ball. Over McBride. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Ball. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Back to McBride. The Hornets pull it in. Williams is... And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges sets the screen for Green. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Green. He's got 11.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Pass to Smith. Outside Williams. Outside Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. Payne, he's checked in for the Knicks. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line. But he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half he can't seem to build on that early success. This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
It's too hard. Back to Payne. Inside. Here's McBride. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Ball dishes to Williams. Now Smith, defended by McBride. Williams sets a screen for Smith. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 14 points. Down low, Payne makes it off the glass. And now it's a 10-point New York lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ball finds Williams. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Smith missing.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Towns sets the pick for Payne. Nice open look, but it's no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Back to Smith. Pass the ball. Basket counts. Ball's got 14 points now in the second half.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
With a screen on Ball. Payne can't hit.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Now here's Williams. He's got 10. Here's Ball. Misses off the right iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Hornets trail by 8. Smith right side. Outside Williams. Outside Ball. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Ball's got 33.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Towns finds Hart. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They've bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Out to Bridges. Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges has got 14 points for the game.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Payne can't hit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead has got down to just 3 in the basket from Bridges.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Back to Bridges. Robinson a screen on Bridges. And Mikalbridges with the threes. Bridges has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks. Nurkic. Robinson with the block. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Ball. Bridges against Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
1:33 left here in the third quarter. Ball no good. New York leading by 9. Payne passes to Hart. There's the screen. Offensive rebound. Here's Robinson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And Robinson just with the height there, reaching up and ripping it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And it's DeLon Wright in for Miles McBride. And the free throw, no good.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 16. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Simpson. Bridges outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges has got 12 now in this quarter.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Bridges inside. He's against Bridges. Nurkic a screen on Wright. Curry passes to Nurkic. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Bridges against Bridges. Bridges outside. Fires from 14. He can't get that one to fall. Mikalbridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. He's raised his 3-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, we got to do a better job. You got to shut the paint down. You got to challenge shots, and you got to.
You know, Gia, he's always preaching constantly defense, defense, defense.
And it's his area of expertise, and obviously he takes it very seriously.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. We've got ball, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nurkic with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Simpson the pass to Nurkic. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass the ball. From the arc. It's hauled in by Achua. The Knicks leading by 11. Up top right. He's covered by Ball. Here's Payne. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Shooting from New York, Cameron Payne, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Good on both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Simpson. Here he goes. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line. line for your Hornets, Simpson, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Beauchamp. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Beauchamp's got his first basket of the night.
Like to see Payne just move the ball like that.
Nurkic a screen on right to the middle. And finished off by Nurkic.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And so here is New York after the basket by Charlotte.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Smith checked in for the Hornets. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Nurkic a screen on right, out left of the wing. There's Ball with the 3. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Ball's got it back down to single digits for the Hornets. Payne passes to Towns. Back to Payne. Launches a 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
They set the pick for 3. Smith. And they'll get another chance. Outside, Ball. The 3. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 39.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
And the Knicks making a change here. Beauchamp's checked in. And Towns drops them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Outside, Ball. There's the pick. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Towns is doubled. Pass to Achua. Stolen by Ball. For the finish. And Ball slams it in.
Work the price of admission. LaMelo with a tremendous play on the ball and finishes on the other end.
Payne dishes to Towns. Six on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Ball. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Right, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Shooting one.
That's good from Ball. The Knicks leading by 6. Payne looking around. Towns wide open. That three off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Third team foul. At the line for 2, Simpson.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 4. Right outside. Towns down low. He's guarded by Nurkic. There's a screen by Achua. Just 5 on the clock. That one misses. And there it is for him. Achua's got his first bucket of the night.
Good to see Achua being active down low, looking to score, and doing exactly these kind of things.
Pass to Salon. Off target with his 3. The Knicks have gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Wasted no time on that one. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Nurkic setting the pick for Smith. Buries the long-range jumper.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Towns the screen. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
For the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Payne. And it's Bridges in for DeLon Wright. Towns finds Anunoby. On the wing, Bridges, covered by Smith. 3 on the clock. Bridges passes to Anunoby. New York, no good that time either.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Green with a screen for Ball. From 13, it's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's McBride. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now, here's Ball. Bridges outside. Williams, a screen on Hart. Inside. The shot by Williams, no good. New York leading by 8. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Hart. Pass to McBride. From outside, off the mark. The Hornets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. To the inside. Towns with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Hart wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still zero here in the second.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Now, here's Hart. Pass to Bridges. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 34 points for mikalbridges. Now, here is Smith. Down low. Here's Ball. Over McBride. Ball, no good. The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Anunoby. And that one comes up a bit short.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Smith kicks to Green. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hart. To the paint. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And the shot goes in.
And guys, they did a better job of getting good looks inside in that first half. More of their shots now coming from the perimeter.
Next, mikalbridges at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Dance Cam! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go!
Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Now he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating, keep talking. We've got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 11-point game. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ball's got 48.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Pass to McBride. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. It's deflected. Stolen by Anunoby. Into the lane. Yep, that one goes. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Well, you get north to south with OG, and he's going to go all the way.
There's Ball with the three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Defended by Bridges. Towns is doubled. McBride's shot is off. Charlotte shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Bridges passes the ball from downtown. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to McBride. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McBride's got 12 points in just the second half. Hornets trail by 13. And here is Ball. Pass to Williams. Smith outside. Back to Williams. Bridges finds Ball. 4 on the shot clock. And good! He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for New York.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mikalbridges.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And Towns drops them both. Here's the Hornets with the ball, trailing by 13. Here's Simpson. Payne covering. Simpson, the pass to Nurkic. Work there as it goes.
This win.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Mikalbridges.